Your country, 1039 KGRT, one of my favorites from Little Big Town and Boondocks. That's right. Your question of the day brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Yeah, take the time to get there. The weather is getting pretty nice. Well, you know, we still have those winds to deal with every now and then, but otherwise, yeah, great time to walk around downtown and enjoy. Now let's get to our question of the day. Did you know that today is National Superhero Day? Yes, the time to celebrate our superheroes. Whether they're your superheroes like, your Batmans, your Supermans, your Captain Americas, or your Iron Mans, we can celebrate those superheroes. We can also celebrate our real life superheroes like all of our first responders. Maybe mom and dad. Yeah, I'm just saying we have our superheroes all around us. However, doesn't really stop us from, thinking that it would be really, really cool if we had our own superpower. Yeah. So my question for you today on Superhero Day, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? What superpower would I have? Would I fly? Would I be able to move things with my mind? Would I be able to, I don't know, say things that make sense? I mean, that's a superpower in itself. I wish some of our politicians had that power. But yeah, what superpower would you have? Any superpower and why? If I had to think about it, I mean, there's always the classic, you know, wish I had me some wings so that I could fly because it would be really, really cool to do that. But then again, I am afraid of heights. So, yeah, I don't know exactly how that would work out right there. But if I had any superpower, I guess my superpower would be like the control of time, to get the extra time to do a bunch of things, right? Or maybe be able to get things done quickly so that I have a lot of extra time to kind of do things that I would want to do. Ooh, time manipulation. That would be pretty good and dangerous in some aspects, I think maybe. But yeah, I don't know about you, but yeah, that would be pretty cool to be able to find the time to get everything done in the day, right? Well, what about you? If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Maybe the superpower to cook any meal that you wanted. That would be pretty cool, actually. That's a good one right there. So maybe not your regular, mundane superpowers that everybody else goes, but it's a superpower that would be really cool to help you out in life? I think that's actually a better question. But let me know your answers for our question of the day. You can call those in. You can text those in at 575-523-KGRT or leave your comments on our social media pages because we are live online. Okay, and now we are exclusively live on our social media pages. Good morning. Yeah, it is. It is Monday. Actually, I wish my superpower would be able to sleep comfortably and get to sleep on time. I thought I was going to go to bed early last night because, got a few things canceled. Internet was a little sketchy. And next thing you know, I guess the internet fixed itself and started going down to this rabbit hole of some stuff on YouTube. Next thing you know, it's like almost midnight. And I'm going like, my alarm's going to go off in 4 hours. And that's why we have coffee. Yeah, coffee helped me out right there. There's a superpower for you, being able to find coffee whenever you need it. Let me know your answers for our question of the day today in honor of National Superhero Day. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Yeah. Just got this text message said the superpower would be able to detect and eliminate BS. Yeah, well, that would be a good power to have. Although I think you'd probably be surprised at how much it's out there. Yeah, sometimes you feel like you're knee deep, right? Well, go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? What would make your life easier if you had this superpower? Yeah, the whole sleep thing would definitely. I wish I had the superpower to be well rested. You can call me Nap Man. That actually it's not quite the same thing, is it? Oh well. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around the world today. It looks like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced its class for 2025, which includes Chubby Checker. Did not know he should have been in there. Joe Cocker, Bad Company, Outkast, The White Stripes, Soundgarden, and Cyndi Lauper, who will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a class of 2025. Also saw that Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile are considering increasing smartphone prices due to the current trade war. Has it really affected anybody yet? I don't know. Also, a letter written aboard the Titanic was recently auctioned off for $400,000. That is pretty cool, actually. Let's see. Nike and Tiffany and Company have teamed up for a new Air Force One sneaker. The suede and leather shoe is a Tiffany blue and has a white swoosh. Sells for about $125. That's not a bad price for a sneaker like that. Let's see. Doritos has introduced a new limited edition chip flavor called Zesty Jalapeno Popper. I know some people that are going to like that one. I am not among them. And what else? Oh, a Naples, Florida home has sold for $225 million. And you go, that's not a big deal. Well, the lavish estate features a 13,000 square foot main house, a guest house, breathtaking views, and luxurious amenities for $225 million. It better. And one more thing that sold at auction: a white Fender Stratocaster smashed by Kurt Cobain in 1992, recently sold for $101,500. A Texas collector bought it. Now, cool. It was smashed. Is it functional? That would be my question. I would not necessarily mind buying collectible guitars, but if you can still play them, that's a bonus for me right there. Absolutely. And in the box office, Sinners #1 made about $45 million, and Revenge of the Sith actually came in second, $25.2 million. You know, when the original trilogy was released in theaters, I did go see those. In fact, I took my son to go watch a couple of them, but you know, the prequels, they're okay. Still haven't seen a couple of the new ones, but I'm one of those Star Wars fans. I like the OGs. All right, our question of the day today, it's National Superhero Day. So if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Yeah, the ability to fly, the ability to be invisible whenever your boss is looking for you, or the ability to actually understand what they want you to do. Guess that would be good for married couples, huh? Let me know your answers for our question of the day. Call them in, text them in, and as always, you can leave your comments down below. For our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.